From the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots tangle from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The NFL Sim postseason is over as the two meet in the final game of the year. Aaron Rodgers, the NFL MVP with a brand new receiving corps led by Jimmy Graham. The Packers began the Super Bowl with a deep throw, 68-yard strike from Rodgers to Cobb, and Green Bay scores the game's first points. This was a terrific postseason for Randall Cobb. With no Jordy Nelson, he flourished in this offense and caught 373 yards worth of passes in just 4 games. He was by far and away the best receiver in the NFL Sim by way of yards. 7-0 edge for the Packers late in the first half, and Tom Brady orchestrates a fantastic 2-minute drill. Here's James White with a shifty run to begin the drive. Then Brady, who caps it off with a score, finds Chris Hogan inside the Packer 25, and running short on time, Brady takes a shot into the end zone and throws over the outstretched arms of Cordero Patterson. At the half, Green Bay leads New England 7-3. The Patriots trailing the last 3 Super Bowls. It should also be noted New England has won 2 of those. 1st and 10, Brady's pass to Edelman to begin the third quarter, and New England would put together an incredible march down the field, a good mix of run and pass as James White was involved. Then on 2nd and 7, Tom Brady to the air and would find Jacob Hollister, not Gronkowski, not Patterson, not any of the star receivers out wide, but it's Hollister with his only catch of the postseason. 2nd and 4, they'd finish off the drive with a touchdown run for James White, and the Patriots on 6 plays, 71 yards, nearly 2 minutes, reclaim the lead. It is 10-7 Patriots. The Packer defense, 2nd in scoring, 7th in yards per game allowed throughout the playoffs, were a really solid group. They've changed some players on that defense, especially in the secondary, and it has paid dividends until that drive. Handoff to Jamal Williams as he was thrust into the starting lineup in favor of Ty Montgomery, and he split carries with Aaron Jones in the ball game. Then Rodgers would continue the drive, finding Valdez-Scantling to get into the red zone. Then on 1st and goal, Rodgers looking, stepping up in the pocket, and would run for a touchdown to give Green Bay the lead. And another display about why he was the NFL MVP in Super Bowl 53. 202 yards passing, another 30 yards rushing with 2 total touchdowns. 14-10 is the lead for the Packers. We head to the 4th quarter and a dramatic finish here from Atlanta as Brady would put together a solid drive. Cordero Patterson had a strong performance, nearly 100 yards receiving the ball game, and Brady would find him yet again to reach the red zone. His numbers at that point, he had a 22-yard catch there, 287 yards for Brady, and 61 at that point for Patterson. 3.5 to go in the ball game. On a 3rd and 10, Brady hit as he throws, finds Edelman to reach the 1-yard line. New England knocking on the door, Burkhead running into the end zone as he was knocked in by Nick Perry as it was ruled. And as we took a second look at it, indeed they would reverse the call as with this angle, Burkhead was stopped just inches short. 3rd and goal, Patriots looking to convert with a touchdown, an incomplete pass, then a false start would back him up to the 5. Then on 4th and goal, Brady throws, tipped and intercepted by Blake Martinez, who would return out to the 11-yard line, giving the Packers a chance to close out the ball game. 1 first down would seal it for Green Bay on the ground as the Packers would take over. Blake Martinez, the young linebacker from Stanford, thrust into this lineup and playing very well today. Jamal Williams on a 1st and 10, stacked up with the line. 2nd and 10, Williams taken down for a loss. Then on 3rd and 11, another run to Williams, and he didn't stand much of a chance as Hightower makes the tackle. The Packers in the last 5 minutes up until this point had -2 yards on 6 plays. Patriots looking to convert out of timeouts in Super Bowl 53, down by 4. They go with a head-scratching run, but it pays off as White picks up the first down. Under a minute to go in the ball game. Brady's throw is complete to Cordero Patterson. Patriots in the red zone. Then 2 plays later, Brady finds his running back Rex Burkhead, and the Patriots take the lead. Brady with 342 yards passing and that touchdown to win the MVP of the big game. But would it be enough for the Patriots to win? he had the best performance, but did his team stave off those Packers down the stretch? Aaron Rodgers with 25 seconds to go in the game. He would step up and dump it off to Williams. Packers would get closer. 10 seconds left to go in the game. A 3rd and 3. Green Bay with one more timeout. He finds Williams with a 50, and barring a penalty, this would be the final offensive play of the game. The Packers can't settle for a field goal. A 50-yard heave from Aaron Rodgers into the end zone, tipped away and incomplete, and New England hangs on for a 17-14 win. What a football game that we saw here in Super Bowl 53, capping off an outstanding NFL sim postseason. The Patriots, 9th in Super Bowl history in passing yards in the big game. The Chargers are an equally dynamic offense led by quarterback Phillip Rivers. They have a raucous pass rush and also a strong run game led by Melvin Gordon. Some great players. And I will break down the entire season with an America's Game type film recap. It airs at the end of July. Stay